So hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to talk about, is Carrick set to fail at Manchester United because INEOS have been incompetent in the summer transfer window. So for me the answer is just absolutely no, because I don't think INEOS have been incompetent. Majority fan opinion is that we aren't signing enough players and we have signed underwhelming players. भाई लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. We have signed Andrey Santos, who is really good defensive player and he can also break lines. And we have signed Youri Tielemans. भाई अगर यूरी टेलीमेंस दूसरे कोई क्लब में जाता 35-38 मिलियन जो भी है उसमें, तो भाई everyone would be raving about it. But just because we have signed him this cheap for United and he's 28-29 years old, and some say his injury record is not that great. I know he had some injuries last season, but he's really a good player, man. He's a ball playing midfielder. We have lacked that for years. We needed Bruno to drop down in midfield, and that way we used to lose our attacking intent in the final third because Bruno used to drop back and we were having problems in few seasons. Carrick आए, Carrick ने ब्रूनो को फिर से नंबर 10 खेलना चालू कर दिया and we were again better with it. So अगर Bruno is playing in number 10, we need a ball playing midfielder, and Tielemans is perfectly that, and he can also replace Bruno in number 10. And given we have signed these two players, both of them can break lines to some extent. Actually Andre Santos was third in the list for the minutes he played for breaking lines, and Tielemans का तो आपने को पता ही है भाई. He is a very good refined Premier League proven midfielder, and I think we have signed two good midfielders that suit our system. सो अब बात करते हैं कि फैंस के कंप्लेन के बारे में कि भाई एंड्रे सेंटोस किया, टिलेमंस किया, लेकिन अब क्या, वी आर नॉट लिंक टू एनीवन और वी आर नॉट विलिंग टू पे द मनी दैट द क्लब्स वांट फॉर प्रीमियम मिडफील्डर्स. लाइक you can call Alex Scott as premium because English plays that the fans that watch Premier League actually rate him, but they are quoting north of 85 million for Alex Scott, and we are not ready to obviously pay that money to Bournemouth. Chelsea have bid somewhat 64 million for him, and we are not ready to match that either. So एक्चुअली हम कंप्लेन करते थे लास्ट 2-3 सीजन में कि भाई वी ऑलवेज ओवर पे फॉर प्लेयर्स एंड टीम्स, other teams actually take advantage of that and quote very high value for us, especially for us, that actually turned into a Man United tax. So you can't, मतलब तुम hypocrite हो अगर you are complaining that we are always overpaying, and now that club is trying to rectify that by not overpaying a single player, and you are complaining about it. Then you are hypocrites, man. We have to start somewhere to stop this Man United tax, and INEOS have started that this season. We didn't overpay for Matheus Fernandes, we didn't overpay for Tonali, and we are not ready to overpay for Alex Scott. और मेरे हिसाब से ये बिल्कुल सही डिसीजन है. This will benefit us in the long term, and for me Matheus Fernandes was a 60-70 million player. For me, Tonali was a 70-80 million player. And for me, Alex Scott is 60-65 million player. Whereas Bournemouth are asking for north of 85 million, as I said. So, अब भी बात करते, अब क्या अब क्या यहाँ से कहा जाए, क्योंकि वी नीड अ मिडफील्डर. We need a midfielder because these two are not enough, and we at least need one premium, or if we don't get a premium, we need two midfielders. So we have been linked with Baleba, we are linked with Manu Kone, we are linked with been linked with Tchouameni and Alex Scott. Obviously we have also been linked with Sander Berge. So अगर मुझसे पूछो तो we are waiting for Tchouameni. If City go for Rodri and they can't, if they can't afford Rodri by for financial fair play rules, then we are waiting so that we could get an opportunity late in the transfer window to grab Tchouameni if he becomes available. That's why we are waiting on a midfielder. That's why we are not spending big, or we are not spending anything. So अगर वो नहीं हो पाया तो भाई बलेबा तो रेडी ही है. बलेबा कब से रेडी है, एंड विल गेट बलेबा फॉर 55-60 million. And I think Baliba literally suits this system very well now that we have signed Andrey Santos and Tielemans, who both can break lines, and obviously Tielemans can control the tempo of the game. So midfielder का सीन ये है, जैसे मैंने बोला, we are waiting for Tchouameni for a last ditch opportunity. If we can't get that, I think we have sorted Baleba out. I think Manu Kone would be glad to join Manchester United, और रोमा को भी फाइनेंशियल ज़रूरत है तो दे विल accept a bid around 50-55 million for Manu Kone. So I think we have got this sorted. I think fans are panicking for no reason. और तुम ही बताओ भाई, कौन से टीम ने अभी ज़्यादा साइनिंग्स किए? सिर्फ स्पर्स ने साइनिंग्स किए, जो है मैचेस फर्नांडिस, टोनाली और वो सब, क्योंकि भाई दे फिनिश्ड इन रेलीगेशन बैटल में फिनिश किया, इसलिए दे नीडेड टू मेक अ स्टेटमेंट, दैट्स व्हाई दे साइन दोज ऑल दोज प्लेयर्स. उनके अलावा किसने साइनिंग्स की है भाई? चेल्सी आर जस्ट लिंक्ड विद प्लेयर्स, दे आर नॉट साइनिंग एनीथिंग. Man City have just signed Anderson, but Man City are losing Pep Guardiola. Man City have lost their captain Bernardo Silva. Man City might lose Rodri. So भाई पैनिक स्टेशंस हो तो मैन सिटी में होने चाहिए, लेकिन देयर फैंस आर नॉर्मल अबाउट इट. व्हाट अबाउट आवर फैंस? व्हाई आर यू पैनिकिंग? लिवरपूल हैवंट साइंड एनीवन, आर्सेनल आरंट साइनिंग एनीथिंग, विनीशियस इज नॉट गोइंग टू आर्सेनल, फॉरगेट अबाउट दैट. देन आई डोंट गेट, वी आर just right now, today is 29th July, we still have 1 month left, and I don't know why Man United fans are panicking and blaming Ineos for everything when we are actually making competent moves. And to be honest, ये सब पैनिक मची हुई है क्योंकि we aren't getting actual links from credible persons to certain players. Cause भाई एंड्रे सेंटोस की साइनिंग देखो, टिलेमंस की साइनिंग देखो, नो बडी न्यू वी आर गोइंग फॉर दीज प्लेयर्स. सो बेसिकली इनियोस आर मूविंग very competent, managing like a very competent, it's a very competent management where there is no leakage. The correspondents are not getting information about which player we are scouting or we are going for. So those two signings happened out of the blue, and now the journalists which were usually used to get the information about Man United transfers are putting out stuff like Zirkzee to Juventus, or we are selling this player, we are linked to that player. So they are just, I think, speculating. I don't think there's anything concrete about it. I don't think these guys actually know how much work is done in the transfer market, or else उनको पता रहता कि we are going for Andrey Santos, or we are going for Telemans, or we are actually making conversations, deep conversations, ties with some other player. I think they are just speculating. So ये I think हो रहा है अब भी. तो रही बात अभी के ट्रांसफर्स की, so कि Harry Amass could leave Manchester United this summer, with the club understood to prefer a permanent transfer of around 6 million. लॉरी विटवेल से है. सो अगेन अ मैन यूनाइटेड करस्पॉन्डेंट. तो आई एक्चुअली डोंट लाइक दिस सॉर्ट ऑफ ट्रांसफर्स कॉज ही इज़ ऑब्वियसली एन एकेडमी बॉय, एंड 6 million इज़ वेरी लो प्राइस एस्टिमेशन फॉर हिम. हमने इसको देखा लास्ट मैच में रोजनबर्ग के खिलाफ. ही वॉज वेरी गुड, एंड आई थिंक obviously we are going to sign a left back because we are linked with Lewis Hall. It would be interesting to see whether we can actually grab Lewis Hall from Newcastle, and he will cost at least north of 60 million for us. That's obvious. So कोई दिक्कत नहीं है अगर वी आर सेलिंग एमास एंड ब्रिंगिंग लेफ्ट बैक ऑफ दैट क्वालिटी, बट इफ़ वी कांट गेट दैट लेफ्ट बैक देन वी डोंट हैव अ बैकअप फॉर श्योर. अगेन, क्या हम डोगू को लेफ्ट बैक खिलाएंगे? क्या हम डालट को इन्वर्ट करेंगे लेफ्ट बैक में, चेंज करेंगे मतलब, या मजरावी खेलेंगे लेफ्ट बैक में? तो इट्स नॉट एन आइडियल सिचुएशन, एंड आई थिंक वी कुड चैलेंज फॉर टाइटल दिस सीजन इफ वी साइन competent players. So I think we should secure our left back first and then look to offload the likes of Harry Amass. But obviously, I don't like to see the academy players go away. But Lewis Hall is also a very good youngster and is prem proven, and obviously is better than Harry Amass. So I wouldn't mind that if we actually go and grab Hall, who I think is one of the best left backs in the Premier League. So another player that news is out about is the player I like a lot is Joshua Zirkzee. You can see on the screen. So he's being linked to Juventus, and it's from Rob Dawson, ESPN. I personally like Zirkzee a lot. Last season, उनके injuries की वजह से he couldn't get a continuous game time in the first team, and when he started, he played with the second team, who are not well known. who are not that equipped to keep ball possession. Neither is the first team, obviously, but because we actually played on counters and quick transitions last season, so obviously we are signing midfielders who can play position football this season, and Zirkzee exactly needs that. अगर आपने रोजनबर्ग के खिलाफ गेम देखा होगा तो शियालेसी को जो असिस्ट दिया जर्गजी ने, दिस इज द रोल दैट जर्गजी लाइक्स टू प्ले. ही लाइक्स टू प्ले दैट kind of a false nine position where he drops back, he brings others into play, his hold up game is really good, and he has an eye for an pass, and he's very good in the air. So he's that kind of player, he's not a number 9. And अगर आपने कैरिक की टैक्टिक्स देखी हो मिडल्सब्रो में, सो ही यूज टू प्ले विद अ फॉल्स 9, and he used to have that midfielder that I forgot his name, just got it out of my mind, that signed for Everton. What's his name? I just can't recall. He used to be their main midfielder and he used to play with a false 9. So Zirkzee actually suits Carrick system a lot. Last season, we have seen Mbeumo start ahead of Sheshko a lot of times, and Sheshko actually is better when he comes on in the second half because actually scores goal every time he comes on. So I think Zirkzee should be given a good continuous run in the team, and I think he will prove his doubters wrong. He's a very good player. He's technically very adept, and he can score goals. But his most important thing about his game is his link up play, and he can go past players. We have seen that. So, and we just saw how he sat down two defenders and then the keeper of the Rosenborg and finished that. So he's very cold man. I think we need to trust Zirkzee, and I think he will transform our team into something very good, which we didn't see last season in terms of ball position. If we want to play ball position, I think Zirkzee should stay at Manchester United. And then we have someone like Sheshko, who is a pure number 9, to come on when we need him, or start him when the tactics actually need to be that we need a starting 9 instead of a false 9. So we have a different profiles in that position, and actually sabhi positions mein we have different profiles. We have Bumo, who is a very direct player. Then we have Ahmad, who is very technically adept and needs players around him and likes to play position football. उस लेफ्ट साइड पे भी वही है. वी हैव डोरगू, हु इज़ वेरी डायरेक्ट, वेर एज वी हैव कुनिया, हु लाइक्स गिव एंड गो पोजिशन फुटबॉल अगेन. और अप फ्रंट भी वही है. वी हैव Zirkzee and we have Sheshko. So we have got good profiles, so we need to stick with Zirkzee. So obviously टाइटल ये था कि आर INEOS setting Carrick to fail because of the incompetent transfer window. जैसे मैंने स्टार्ट में कहा था, नहीं, वी आर बाइडिंग आवर टाइम, वी आर वेटिंग फॉर चामिनी. इफ ही गेट्स अवेलेबल विल साइन हिम, इफ वी डोंट साइन हिम विल गेट आइदर बलेबा और मानुको ने. आई थिंक इट विल बी बलेबा इफ वी कांट गेट चामिनी. एंड I think what Manchester United are not looking at could be a very vital thing for our next season, obviously. I think the only way we fail this season is by not signing center back, and we are actually not looking to sign a center back, and we are having a center back crisis. I think we need to sign a center back this season because by Lisandro Martinez abhi bhi injured hai, and he won't play 5 to 8 games in a row. There's no chance he plays 5 to 8 games in a row. He has never played those, or more than that. He might have played 5 to 8 games in a row consecutively, but he is a very injury prone player, and he's not that great, guys. अगर लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज की सिर्फ डिफेंडिंग देखी जाए, and if he gets isolated, or if he has been pulled, dragged out by an attacker on the left wing, then he gets exploited a lot, and he's not a good 1v1 player. And if you want to play higher up the pitch, if we want to press from the front and play higher up the pitch with a high defensive line, then Licha Martinez is not the guy you want in your team. And if he plays, then we need to have a complementary center back like Varane, who could do all the things, and we don't have that kind of a defender right now. We have Eden Haven and Euro, who are youngsters, so we can't expect that much things from these two when we are playing higher up the pitch. So भाई लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज को सेल करना was would have been a very competent move, पर भाई वो obviously injure हो गए, और injure नहीं रहते भी तो भी I don't think we would have sold him, because we are not looking to do anything in that center back department. और डिलीट अभी तक वापस नहीं आ रहे, क्या हुआ है उनके बैक को क्या मालूम, लेकिन डिलीट इज़ द बेस्ट सेंटर बैक वी हैव गॉट. हैरी मैगवायर आई डोंट थिंक कैन प्ले एट दिस लेवल with a high defensive line consecutively. Heaven or Euro तो है ही, लेकिन I think we need to sign a centre back. If we don't sign a centre back, at least in the January transfer window, then we are in trouble. That's the only thing that's bothering me right now, because I think we are going to sign at least one premium midfielder, and if we don't get a premium midfielder, then we'll sign two of 50-60 million. Maybe it would be Manu Kone or Baleba, and we might go for a left back. That could be Lewis Hall, or that could be a middling left back. And I don't think we need to spend much more than 60 million on a left back. So, bhai, Ineos are doing good in the transfer window. ट्रस्ट करो उन पे. उनका सिर्फ एक ही साइनिंग गलत रहा है, वो है मेसन माउंट. आई थिंक मेसन माउंट ही साइन किया ना इनियोस ने. आई कांट रिमेंबर. आई थिंक उगाटे उगाटे ही गलत रहा है बस. सो उगाटे इंजोर हो गए. अगर उगाटे फिट रहते तो वी वुड हैव सोल्ड हिम. मुझे एक चीज़ की दिक्कत है भाई कि reintegrating Rashford in the team. I don't think he deserves to be reintegrated in this team. So I think he should be sold. That's it. That's the only thing I don't like about what's going on right now. Or yeah, I think we are doing very good in the transfer window. I think we will make good moves. I think we will sign good players. And जैसे मैंने कहा कि भाई इन करस्पॉन्डेंट्स को, इन जर्नलिस्ट को कुछ नहीं पता, मतलब वेगली पता है सब. दे डोंट नो एनीथिंग इन डिटेल, बिकॉज इनियोस हैज शट डाउन this those side that side of the operations. They are not letting these journalists know a thing. We are moving in silence and we are making good moves. Andre Santos and Telemans were the prime examples. So I don't think they have got a clue. So किसी की भी मत सुनो, क्रिएटर्स की मत सुनो जो पैनिक फैला रहे कि वी आर नॉट एक्चुअली बीइंग कम्पिटेंट इन द ट्रांसफर विंडो. भाई किसने साइनिंग्स किया है? एज आई सेड, लिवरपूल ने नहीं किए, आर्सेनल ने नहीं किए, मैन सिटी ने नहीं किए, सिर्फ स्पर्स ने किए क्योंकि वो रेलिगेशन फॉर्डर थे इसलिए बस. तो एज आई सेड, we are being competent. Trust in Ineos. We'll get the players that we need. My only problem is not getting a centre back. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. We have covered a lot of things today, and we will be back live for our watch along on Saturday against Atletico Madrid. That's going to be an epic one. So if you are new around here, make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you maybe on Friday for our brand new podcast that I will reveal later. That would be three of us talking about Man United and stuff. And on Saturday, we'll do a watch along for Man United versus Atletico Madrid. And this is going to continue for the whole season. So make sure you are subbed and hit that bell icon so that you'll get notified whenever I upload anything. And yeah, have a good one.